Ask him if you're legally required to show your ID, and if not, what will happen.
I got his already.
So again,
Am I legally
you are
have to
legally
show
detained.
to show my ID?
Listen.
See how he's not answering your question?
That part.
Exactly.
My GPS is 416 me like 3 blocks down south.
Sorry folks, I know it's hard to see, it's dark over here and there's a fence in between us. Again, there was a call over here that some people were breaking into a garage and went into a house. Sounds like they got like 5 people in custody. Cops are about to clear the rest of the house, I guess.
We'll up to the door, do call outs, and then we'll just type 3 people out to us from there. Sound good?
Remember what we have there.
Yeah.
There's a door retreat back into your room. Don't take. I got
Door on the right, we cover that. San Police! You the residents, come on down to the police dog and get bit. Okay. San Police, you inside the residence, come out now!
Temple. I'm sorry, were you asking for a human for that?
San Police, we know you're in there. Come on now with your hands up.
Temple.
San Police, come on now with police dog. He will find you and he will bite you. Come on now with your hands up. San Police, if you're in there, come out now with your hands up. All right, come on out with your hands up. Yep, come on out. I do not see you, just come to the front door. Okay. Charge him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and put it down. Just come out with your hands up. There you go.
Yep, there he goes. Come on out. Go ahead and walk these ones right here, just face the wall. Right here, face the wall.
How many more is that? No, I mean, in your pockets and then put them.
You were the last one in there? Everyone else ran out?
Everybody else came out.
Okay. Come walk this way.
Okay. And I only got on one shoe.
San Diego Police, we know you're in there.
Come over here to the
Come on now with your hands up.
How many people are staying in there? Come over here.
San Diego Police, we know you're in there. Come on out with your hands up. We have a police dog.
How do you know about
He will find you and he will bite you.
it? Yeah, you know it's your fault.
This is your last chance. Come on now with your hands up.
That's it, and then stop right there. Perfect, stop right here. Alright, let's go over here. Over here, over here. Is that open like
Okay.
Make a left, man, once you get out that gate. Go over this vehicle right here.
Hey, one of you come get this guy. Here. I'll put your passwords out, right? Here, go in.
Take your phone out, right? You got any names for me, stab me, fraud me, weapons, nothing? And this way? Take this out, alright? Let me get your ID. Your ID in here? So this isn't your ID?
Grab their names already.
Another one.
Yeah, you can take them out. Just go ahead and leave them on the vehicle. What's your last name? Clark? C-L-A-R-K-E? Is there E at the end of Clark? Okay, what's your first name? Earl? You got a middle name, Earl? What is it? What's your date of birth? What are you, man? What's your name? What is it? Arnold? Is that your last name, Arnold?
Alright, so they just said that it's just trespassing to do FIs and take photos of everybody.
What is it?
You don't have to tell them your name. You don't have to. I learned that.
You do. You're detained. You're legally detained.
You don't have to ID yourself.
I know you don't.
So what's your date of birth?
You don't have to.
What is it?
Even if you're detained.
What's your last name? Your last name, what is it? You're legally detained. You have to give me your last name.
No, you don't.
But I don't have to.
Okay,
I know the law.
Okay.
Well, you're head person. I don't my life. I don't have to. I know my law.
got 2 more in the back seat too, and there's at least 1 more in the alley.
Okay, so we're on the same page, right? It's not the crime of the century. We're gonna cut everyone loose, right? You cannot go back in the house. If you go back in the house, trade. No, listen. Nobody's going to jail right now unless you got some kind of warrant, whatever, right? It's not, like I said, it's you guys are doing bank robbery. However, you cannot go back in there, okay? Is everyone on the same page? So who is not telling the real name? Because I'll have to fingerprint scan you, I'm gonna find out who you are.
I didn't.
Her name.
I did not give a fake
I didn't
name.
get her name at all.
I didn't get a fake name. I didn't. I
Okay,
didn't
so
give a name.
did you get some of your information yet?
By law, I don't have to.
Yes, you are legally
But I
detained.
did not give
Nope.
a false
Listen,
name.
listen.
No, I'm sorry, I did not give no false name.
Listen, you're legally detained, okay? You're not going to jail right now. It's trespass. It's very minimal, but you still have to give us your name.
No, you
still have
don't.
to identify who you are.
I know.
You don't want-
No, you don't. Your own policy says they don't have to give their name if they're
So
detained.
If you feel, everyone can go ahead. Hey, fine. So, yeah, you're legally detained. You're not going to jail. However, because you're detained, because we had to go in the house and do what's hold, right? Still have to identify who you are. So you can give my partner your name, we can write it down, we can find out who you are, and then send you on your way. Or I'm a fingerprint scan you, find out who you are, and still send you on your way. It just depends how fast you want to make this go. You have a warrant or something? Yes, no, maybe?
Failure to ID is in reasonable suspicion.
So how do you want to do it so I can get you going?
As soon as we get your ID, we're going to give you the information.
I'm saying if you have a misdemeanor warrant or something, nobody cares. As long as it's not a felony, not something crazy, you're still on your way.
Again, it's just a quick.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to let you go. Okay, so can you get your name, date of birth, and all that stuff and get going, or? Okay.
So they're not allowed to use facial recognition anymore, but they're allowed to use a fingerprint scanner.
Okay.
What's the difference?
So, let me try it one more time.
You're not legally required to ID yourself unless you're being arrested.
So again, you're detained. You can listen to him, that's cool. More power
Why
to
don't you tell her rights, man? You know in your own policy it says that they don't have to ID if they're being detained, and that is not reasonable suspicion.
If you don't have ID, that's fine. Just give me your name, date of birth. Again, I don't want to tell you how many times I'm trying to let you go, but I have to.
Then let her go.
I have to identify, and that is it. No, you're still. I'm telling you, you're legally detained. You're not free to leave. We covered that part.
So we got.
But we're not going to arrest you for 602. You still have to identify you because you're legally detained. You can't just throw people in handcuffs and not identify. It doesn't work like that.
I've seen a lot of.
He said we don't just put people in handcuffs and not ID them.
I've seen.
So
Totally
instead of going through this whole thing,
I'm just letting you know I know the law and and that's
I'm trying to explain to you the best I can.
I understand.
So,
I'm an eyeball.
so can you just give me your name, date of birth, so I can identify you? Just like my sergeant told me, same thing. Same thing, right? That means we talk to you, whatever your name is. You cannot come back here. That is it. Unless you have some kind of warrant or something, I told you, if it's a misdemeanor warrant, all you do is go to court and take care of it. I'm not going to arrest you. I don't care. I'm just trying to do my job so I can let you go, so I can be on my way, so you can be on your way. That is it.
He's been arrested twice.
Another question. Why? Okay. Why you say something? And then y'all renege on.
I'm not doing that.
I
I just told you. I told you, plain as I can tell you. That is it. There's no tricks. There's no underhand or whatever. I just told you exactly what I'm trying to do. My sergeant told you the exact same thing.
Ask him if you're legally required to show your ID, and if not, what will happen.
I got his already.
So So again,
Am I legally
you are
have to
legally
show,
detained.
to show my ID?
Listen.
See how he's not answering your question? Exactly.
Here nor there. I have to identify you.
But
if you have an ID, that's
I'm
good.
saying I don't have an ID
It's okay if
on
you don't.
me.
Just
I'm
give me your name
saying.
and date of birth. It's just like somebody is driving without the license. If I can still identify them, no problem. I know, I'm giving you an example.
What is it?
You still have to identify yourself if you're legally detained by law enforcement. That is what I'm telling you. So versus going through
Being
all this roundabout
detained
stuff
by law
and trying
enforcement
to
don't mean you have to ID.
doing all this other stuff. I told you, listen to him, that's cool. He knows what he knows, and that's fine.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, same thing he's telling you. And I'm telling you, I'm trying to let you go. But I have to do my job first.
You're gonna let her go regardless, man.
Sabrina, you're good to go too. You just can't go back to
See,
the house.
everybody's leaving except you. You could have been gone already.
We'll ask about that.
Unless it's something with domestic violence, we're still going to let you go. Because domestic violence, we have to arrest you. So minus that, you can go. But I just have to identify. And please do that, so I can let you go. Because everybody else is leaving.
That's her. I got her.
You got her?
I got her.
Perfect. Okay.
What's that?
So we all good to go? So you got.
I'm gonna run a little bit.
If they found you, even better. But if they don't have anything, I'm sorry? I can't hear you. Okay, that's fine. That's not a big issue. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a big issue. You've been arrested before or whatever. As long as it's not the crime of the century, as long as it's not like a felony warrant. Okay, if you have a felony warrant. Okay, so if that's the case, that's fine. We're going to let you go. That's what I was trying to tell you this whole time.
It's a Mary one.
Okay, see? Perfect. So it's a misdemeanor warrant.
Hold on, guys.
This is something else. TV? Okay. Okay, so now I'm not in the head, now here we have a problem. Like I told you, right? All right.
You on there?
Fuck out of here.
I have to take.
Fuck you.
If it's domestic violence related, I have to
Wait.
take.
Hold on. First and foremost, so basically, I know that.
If it was for anything else, I'm explaining. Hold on, listen. So I'm
So
explaining.
it's been about, I didn't give you my ID, I didn't give you my name, but so
Somebody else knew your name, and we found it. So
Like
that
who?
covers that.
the person on this who, like, who?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was somebody. We didn't get it
One
from
of
nowhere.
the people that's in the house with me, they told us who you were. And so outside of, like I said, outside of anything else, it would have been cool. But if it's domestic violence, I have to take you in. And I told you that verbatim. I can't help you with that. So next step, we're gonna get a female officer, we're gonna pat you down, put you in the back car, and get you on. Okay? Yes.
Yeah, I guess they're taking her in on the warrant
Just
now.
let you know how everything's gonna go, so we're all on the same page. Okay? Yes. Hello. Okay.
So y'all took this long to get my name, but y'all couldn't ask me.
Well, I asked you a bunch of times.
But regardless,
No, it's not about. I asked you straight up.
but
I asked you straight up, what's your name so we can figure this all out. So I said,
figure what out to for y'all listen to whoop, 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 whoop.
okay, so listen.
Y'all,
I don't know what kind of interaction you had with the police before. I try to explain everything to everybody up front
understand.
so that we're on
But
the same page.
regardless,
Right?
can I get a double something of this? This shit hurts.
Yes. I give you double set of cuffs. Yeah, she's gonna give you a second set of cuffs once she pat you down, go through the pockets and everything, and we'll get your car and get you going.
Can I get before she cuts me down? Please, I appreciate it.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
I'm not sure who's transporting.
Who's transporting?
31 female. I don't know if they have. Hurt yourself. We ran out of customs.
I'm gonna come to John Brown.
This is mine, and then add the next pair. Add the two.
John Brown.
I can't have you do that.
John Brown. Come to John Brown.
No, you can't do that.
Come to John Brown.
Laugh, and I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
that's super uncomfortable. John Brown. I like John Brown. I don't care about our lives. Honestly.
I don't want to do that. It's gonna make no more comfortable.
Gentle with your grandma. Wrist and stuff. Can you be gentle with my wrist and stuff? Can you be gentle with my... How do you be talking my wrist, man? I'm home still. It don't matter. Be gentle with my wrist and stuff. God damn. I'm home still. He's rough.
Your shirt's popping.
That's not what it is. I feel like you got my arm.
We're looking at it right now.
He's walking over here. That's why. That's tight as fuck, dog. Fuck. How you gonna tell me? Two different body types. How you gonna tell me that's tight?
Alrighty.
Fuck. I know what I feel. Yeah, I know the fuck I feel. That's too fucking tight.
We're trying to accommodate you. Give you 2 sets of cuffs. Hold on.
Someone said too tight. It's too tight.
Hold on, listen. Give you 2 sets of cuffs. You still make sure we fit a finger in between them, right? As long as you're not moving around twisting them, you'll be alright.
Is it? Y'all's are mine.
You
Mine.
have to do clip on.
It's retaliation because you wouldn't ID yourself.
What happened?
It's retaliation because you didn't want to ID yourself. So they got to put their cuffs on tight to let you know who's the boss.
No.
That was a good trick. That was cool. I busted it.
We do that.
I'm trying to feel some time doing that. I'm trying to feel stiff shit. Well, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I gotta call him.
I'm not doing that.
Here's the,
You want that light? Yeah.
You got the name on there?
Escalation. Let me go. I thought she was not shoot your mouth, so I don't want to know. Can you not? Can you not? Thank you. Got my eyebrow.
What's going on there?
If you can't get all this, no big deal with it. That's let me know. Okay, no big deal. If you got gloves on, can you just...
Yeah, go ahead and step back here for me.
she's,
Our cars are here.
Oh, hi.
This shit's tight.
It'll be quick, promise. I'll turn on the heat.
No, we have to fight for it.
Heat's on the car.
Our cameras are on the whole time in the car.
She was saying she didn't want to be transported by a mill or something.